helped us troubleshoot in the chat when Enrique should have helped, but it's okay.
Thank you, Jada.
Yeah, thank you, Enrique, too. I'm just playing with you. But we are gonna do her next track here, and she has a description. So this is a release. Good call. It's called "Natural" by Jada Moseley. Purple vibes here, fast track purple. We like it.
Yeah.
With the pink sweats. So it says, so the beat is not produced by me, but everything else is 100% my work. Lyrics, recording, engineering, mixing, mastering, and all my work done on good old GarageBand.
Wow.
Everybody. Woo-hoo.
Good
For now,
shit.
at least. She's making do with what she has. GarageBand is very powerful, man. If you know what you're doing, you could do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is true. Dude, if similarly when I'm doing like mild video editing, just throw it in iMovie. You don't need like Final Cut for that stuff.
Dude, Final Cut became iMovie. Like they dumbed it down real bad, but yeah.
And then they dumbed iMovie up.
Yeah, it's even worse. But yeah, like you can do a lot with GarageBand. So we're gonna hold you to the high standard because Jada Moseley is a fast track top tier artist. So
yes, she is.
Yes. So without further ado, this is Natural, Jada Moseley. The beat's not hers, but everything else is. And here it is. Suave on the track.
See me iced out, wanna see me natural, no makeup on, walk around as I do my dance in my sweatpants. You know that I keep it natural, don't like to party and I don't wanna go out. Don't give me no shots, I don't need another round. You know I'm the one, cause I'm gonna hold it down. I'm the one, cause I'm gonna hold it down. Yeah. Gonna hold it down. Gonna hold it down. Gonna hold it down. Tell 'em I don't need no lip gloss. Now watch me jump like I'm crisscross. These haters think that they're the boss, beginning wasting at the bars, but I know that I'm way too sharp for all the nonsense going on. Makeup and designer clothes don't determine your highs and lows. You say beauty's like a rose, so gotta keep it natural. Don't wanna see me iced out, wanna see me natural, no makeup on, walk around as I do my dance in my sweatpants. You know that I keep it natural, don't like to party and I don't wanna go out. Don't give me no shots, I don't need another round. You know I'm the one, cause I'm gonna hold it down. You know I'm the one, cause I'm gonna hold it down.
All right, nice. She gotta hold it down, everybody. That was Natural by Jada Moseley, our very own. What do you think, Josh?
What was I gonna say? Oh well, one. Unfortunately, with our setup here, we can't change our volumes.
Oh, was it too loud?
Yeah, I was like, man, I can't really hear what's happening here. Mm-hmm. I mean, I do think my sort of top level track was that the only thing that stuck out to me with the mix was the snare was brick walled. Like the snare was like totally flat. It didn't have a punch to it. It just had like a loudness to it. Mm-hmm. And I want the snare to sort of hit me rather than just like appearing in my ears. You know what I mean? And that's that. I figure that because this is a beat from before, that you probably applied some compression and some stuff like that in the mixing process, and then also some limiting compression in the mastering process.
Yep.
And if the snare was the loudest thing there, it compressed it a lot, probably. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's really a way around that unless you have stems. I mean, in general, I would recommend like get stems. Like if you can, always get stems, because otherwise you have no control over the whole song other than your vocals or things that you add. Then if you get a beat that's not mixed properly, there's absolutely nothing you can do except for making some top level changes, which can be a negotiation, like might have happened here with compressing and trying to get something else to be louder, like the bass to be more compressed. I thought the bass sounded really good. I liked that a lot. And I also thought that your vocals sat pretty well with the mix, which is one of the harder things to do when you've got a prepackaged beat or whatever you call it. And the song was also intriguing. It was like it was like legit. Like I could see this being, that part was definitely radio ready.
Gotta hold it down.
should we just do ratings?
Yeah. I can comment and stuff too. I just was wondering when you're finished and stuff.
I'll just do the categories and then we'll do the total scores at the end.
Go for it.
But so for vibes, you definitely green light, good to go. You've got it down. You've got the whole artist thing down. You've got your like whole cover art thing and the colors and everything. All of that is super put together really well. That's awesome.
Yep, she's got a watch there. Said, "I don't want to see me iced out." I don't know if that's ice, but I feel like that's like a technological watch, so it looks good. She said sweatpants as well. Sweatpants is there. She's not capping there.
That's true. Yeah, that's very good attention to detail.
Yeah, dude.
That's what you got to do. And then what is it, content? Yeah, it's written well. It's arranged well. It's not too long, not too short. Content is green light, good to go. Production. This is the hard one. Overall, the production's very good. I wouldn't like if I heard it, I'm not gonna skip or whatever. Like it's good. There just are some things I think could be improved, and like maybe it goes all the way back to like the stems beat level. Just in general, I think it's a better practice to have some control over the different track layers if you can. So, oh man, I'm probably gonna have to say it's a develop for production for me.
Yep.
But it's so close. Again, it's like it's lemon lime.
Yeah. I actually I'm glad because this is kind of like in my genre space, like kind of hip hoppy, kind of R&B stuff, and it's nice because I feel like I share an experience with you, Jada, because I'm a hip hop artist who does lyrics and who buys beats and who mixes vocals over them, and so I kind of have like a tuned ear to a different thing where Josh is more of like all around kind of guy.
Well, but also I'm just a listener, like maybe in that sphere, it's like, what would a listener think who subconsciously might think like, ow, like my ears hurt, the snare's too loud or something.
No, right.
You know what I mean?
But like, I like it because you have different things that like kind of grab your attention and then you can like really explain them really well.
Yeah.
And like for me, I noticed kind of none of that, but that's because like I was more listening towards the vocals. That's just like what I am. I'm a vocalist. So first of all, I think before that you were a Vorborg artist, Austin Foss, shout out Vorborg Studios. Near. So I don't know where you learned to do the engineering, but I don't know if you need them anymore, except for the beats, like what Josh was saying. But with the vocal mixes, it sounded really good. And something for me that's really hard for me to get down is ad libs and background vocals. And the gotta hold it down, it sounded really good. Not like that. It sounded just like in the right space. It was slightly low cut, and it sounded really good. I think it sat in the mix a little. Everything sat in the mix pretty well, vocal wise. I would say maybe just a tad. Maybe it was a little bit too loud on the lead vocal. And hearing your vocals and how like clean the autotune was, I don't know if you needed it to be that high.
Oh,
like I might want you to turn that down.
I was gonna say retune speed at some points was a little bit like it was too blocky. It was like,
and like we've heard you sing before.
Make it a little bit more natural.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
We know you can sing.
In terms of vibes, I think, and this kind of goes with content too, what I got the vibe of immediately, I don't know if this is an artist that you look up to or listen to a lot, but kind of sounds like Janae Aiko to me. Janae Aiko, but for girls that likes to stay home and be in sweatpants. So that was like an interesting kind of contrast between, well, I don't know if Janae's really party lifestyle, but a lot of her stuff's breakup. But
it fits into a genre. It fits into that R&B sort of space.
Yeah. So the originality's there. You holding it down, you keeping it natural. You have your own style there, and that's pretty cool. I I think there was one line about sweatpants where it didn't rhyme with anything, and just kind of bothered me a little bit being a rapper. But I think it was okay. I think that's more of like a subjective thing. So for vibes, I think I think it's greenlit. I think it's pretty good. Like I couldn't ask for anything more. This is you being you, natural, and holding it down. Content, kind of same thing for me. Yeah, green. It's you being you. I don't feel like any fake kind of things coming with you. And yeah, it felt good to listen to. With production, I would say it's also a develop. It's closer to developing a green, and the only thing that I heard that I didn't mention yet was actually some of the sibilants. So that's like the S's, the T's. Probably you guys can hear a fuck ton of sibilants because I don't have any pop filter on. But I heard in some parts where it was a little harsh, but really it was like I could count on my like one finger. Maybe it was just one time that it happened. So I think it's like yellow to green for me. So did you give your overall rating?
No.
Okay, so I was like green on vibes, green on content, yellow, green on production. Overall score, Josh.
It's like, so it would be. Let me think. It would be good to go if like it was totally radio ready, but we just didn't feel like adding it to our playlist.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so close.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's the type of thing that you could see being like radio ready, but it is important to have those little mix details like pat down. Because if you're playing on all sorts of different speaker systems and like loud speaker systems and stuff, elements get magnified and things stick out.
Yep.
So overall, like if you had to categorize it, it's in develop, but only because of those small mix details. Everything else is ready to go, radio ready.
Yeah, I would say mine's, I think like more green than it is yellow, but it's in between there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like for the fast track purple, it's songs that I hear and that just like immediately catch my ear, and I'm like, this is dope.
Yeah, where everything is perfect.
Yeah,
and we've had that with one of Jada's songs.
Yeah,
it's just this. The whole point is like the small details matter because people hear things subconsciously.
Yeah,
and if you get all the details right, that's what makes people love your stuff.
Yeah, and I think there's definitely your fans that you're releasing this to, they'll be happy with this, and it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely, dude.
The people that matter.
It's a fucking bop.
So yeah, I think it's pretty much good to go. You releasing it doesn't bother me. That was a good song.
Yeah,
very enjoyable.
Definitely.
Thank you, Jada Moseley. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but
thank you.
Yeah, always good to hear you, and we want to hear more.
Send us more.
Gotta hold it down, Josh. Gotta hold it down. All right, so the next song, which I'm pasting.
The artist is called Neutral.